Hi guys. So for those of you who don't know me, hi, my name is Hayley. I joined sessions a year ago, actually yesterday, and I just cannot express how much this journey has changed my entire life in so many amazing ways, and I just hope that it can do the same for all of you. When I joined, I was 224 pounds. I was struggling to do simple tasks. Getting up off the couch, I was getting out of breath. Tying my shoes was becoming hard to do. And something that really got me to join was the fact that I was going to the doctors and my blood pressure was high and they were pushing a pill on me. And before even telling me I should lose weight, they just handed me this pill, said, take this, you're gonna have to take it every day. And I went home, I looked at this pill and I looked it up to see what it was, what it would do. And I said, nope, we're not doing this. We are going to try and change our lifestyle. And I am so glad that I did. And this is just going to be my journey with how it was for me. So when I first started, I was very, very butthurt about the food because food is a very emotional thing. We celebrate with food. When we're sad, we eat food. And it was just very emotional for me. And I cried for probably 2 weeks over food, which sounds ridiculous, but I get it. It's hard. It's hard changing up your routine. And I was eating way more food than I was used to, which that was a struggle with my mind as well. You're telling me that I need to eat more to lose weight? We're told our entire lives that we're supposed to be not eating like as much of food, and that's why I think I was the way that my weight. But so it was very hard. The first 2 weeks, I was very strict with myself. I was only eating what was on that list, which I recommend, because you're going to see the best results doing that. But it's all about consistency. It's not about perfection, because we're not all going to be perfect with everything. I found meals that I enjoyed and I stuck with them. And when I started to feel the difference, I was completely blown away. I'm like, wait a second, this is amazing. I love that I have more energy. I have more, my brain fog kind of disappeared. So that was when I was really hooked, when I started to feel it. Also, I want to add this in here. It was my busiest year last year with my business. I had 177 sessions, 34 weddings, 30 mini sessions. So I was so busy, and I still made this happen because I wanted it and I needed it to happen. So I did bring my meals to weddings sometimes. I did bring my food to events sometimes, but sometimes I didn't. Sometimes I enjoyed life. I actually went on a Disney cruise for a wedding and I didn't have my meals, unfortunately, with me. But when I got back home, I got back to the program and I felt better once I started eating my regular foods again. Because you will notice when you start to have your flex meals and all that stuff, you'll kind of feel like crap the next day. And obviously seeing the changes too, like seeing your clothes fit better and seeing stuff start to slim out, that's really exciting too. But I was more excited about the feeling part of it, which I always try to remind everybody. You want to love your body where it's at every single part of this journey. Because if you can't love yourself now, you're not going to love yourself when you lose even more weight. So I will always be proud of where I am in the moment, because this is your one body that you have. But another thing that I just wanted to say is that something that I wish I knew when I first started was to get rid of instant gratification. Completely get rid of that. We live in a world where it's Amazon Prime. We order something, we get it the next day. This is not going to happen overnight. Unfortunately, I wish it did, but I'm also glad that it didn't, because it teaches me how to train my body and how to just love it. But get rid of instant gratification and get obsessed with delayed gratification. Like I said before, when you start to feel the results, it's the best feeling in the world, and you're not going to want to go back. Granted, I still have, not right now. If you follow me on my fitness Instagram page, I'm doing something completely different. I am in prep mode right now, so I am eating completely whole foods. I'm bumping up the extra cardio. I'm doing stuff, but that's because this is my program now. I'm doing a sport. So you have to follow your own program and what your coaches are telling you to do. But if you listen to your coach, I promise you, results will happen. If you're not going to stick with the nutrition, it's not going to happen. You can't outwork a bad diet. I used to think that. I used to think, oh, if I'm going to the gym, I can lose the weight. But no, it's 80% nutrition, 20% working out. It really is. But I am now currently a little over 54 pounds since my last check-in, I believe. I've trusted Chris and Jamie this entire time. Chris has been my coach since day one, and Jamie, I've done her workouts since almost day one too, but every workout there is amazing. I just can't stress it enough. Just stick with it. It's hard. It's going to be hard at first, but like I said, when you start feeling those results, that's when it becomes an addiction. But yeah, I hope that you guys all stick with it and just listen to your coaches and drink your water and get those workouts in.